senior Labor people have been talking up Dickson to me for weeks. I thought I was getting spun, so I didn't really buy it. Maybe I'm not getting spun. And Peter Dutton was there, I think, Friday morning.
Yeah, he's been there a couple of times in the last week.
I mean, they just kept saying it to me, and I thought, oh, this is, you know, it's like this is one of these things you hear, this rubbish, you know. But he looks like he might even, you know,
but the thing
be
is,
at risk
was that your expectation?
Yeah, I mean, it is early days still in Dickson, and I remember when we did this 3 years ago, we were ahead in Dickson at one point. And
you get the pre-polls and it fixes up.
But, I mean, we have always thought that we're a chance in Dickson. It is the most marginal seat in Queensland, about 1.4%. Ailey is running for the third time, a really great, hard-working candidate. I do think Peter Dutton suffered something locally from the whole flood issue and whether he was there and whether he wasn't there. But also this Teal candidate, Ellie Smith, who you can see on screen. I think the result will come down to whose votes is she taking and where are they going, and it would appear she's taking a lot of those votes from Peter Dutton.
Peter's also got the problem that as being the leader of the coalition, he's always in someone else's seat and rarely in his own.
Yeah.
And it was a highly marginal seat. You know, you have to work the ground, you have to work the doors, you have to work every market. It's a tough game for him. It's a huge sacrifice.
As leader, though, that should, if you've done well as leader, that should give its own backing to your vote. Most of the time.
I think the other thing...
When
that's
people,
the point.
when people were more tribal, I'd say that's true. I think it's harder now.
When you're in a margin.
Can we have a look at Aston? Can we just pull up Aston? Because, look, like Gilmore, this is another one which was basically in the Liberal column, that there was a belief that both sides believed they had this, right? And I think with the pre-poll, maybe they still do. I will say that. I mean, they certainly, the Liberals, of course, won it in 22, but as things stand at the moment, you'd have to say Mary Doyle's a decent chance there. So another bad sign, Aston, Gilmore, where are the Liberal wins coming at all?
That will be if we do manage to hold Aston, that will be an extraordinary result.
Do you think you're more confident than you hold Aston, you get majority? Is that your view?
Absolutely,
Yeah, I would agree.
Absolutely.
Well,
because this, I mean, I think if there was one seat in the country that the coalition felt confident about, it was Aston.
Yep,
and if they can't get that,
can I ask Sarah Henderson? Is there anywhere in the country where you can see Liberals taking a seat off Labor at the moment?
Well, can I just say on Aston, and I've worked very closely with our wonderful candidate, Manny Cicchello, I think it's just so early to make any of these sorts of calls. Yes, at the moment, based on the vote today coming from a small number of booths, we're seeing a bit of a swing to Labor. But remember, on average, half of all Victorians and Australians have already voted in pre-poll, and so... Like the Queensland election where everyone, Labor was, Stephen Miles was getting up there and telling everyone he was going to be the Premier going forward, and of course we know that didn't happen. So, Murray, I just say to you not to get too excited.
Absolutely.
We know where that... I'll just say we know where the trends are going. I mean, it's... We can see we've got lots and lots of challenges, not denying any of that.
Can you see a single seat that you're probably going to take off Labor or might have a chance at the moment of taking off Labor?
Oh, look, I'm not going to call anything. It's far too early, Andrew. That's the
but
bottom
there
line.
is, we put an opinion now and say that the pre-polls are going to come in later, but the short story is at the moment the coalition is going backwards, so it has to make up ground and then some more.